Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is KPZ. You're here on the home of the slightly above average ship review. We are on Sea of Fortune down tier in the German torpedo boat Z44, and we are in a domination match. Gonna get it done today. Yeah, so really quickly, not that you really needed to know this, on this date, in 1945, the HMS Venturer sunk U-864 off the coast of Fedje, Norway, in a rare instance of submarine-to-submarine combat, despite what Hollyweird would have you believe. Just like, really, there's only one battleship versus battleship kill in World War II, I believe, the USS Washington, sunken enemy ship. So, yeah. All right, we're in the Z44. It's a torpedo boat. We are doing torpedo boat things, making sure I had the right torpedo window there. There's a Heisen out there and another ship, and we're just chilling out. So, we're going to get a love note at the end of this game for our gameplay. So it's not all hate mail. Occasionally you get a love note. That's the opposite of a hate mail, is a love note. And we're going to get a love note. Your hero is going to get a love note from a player. So I know you want to stick around and see the contents of the love note. But yeah, I'm sorry I delayed in putting this video up. I came down with some sort of respiratory illness. I'm going to tell you all right now, the secret to having very little downtime when you're ill, unless you don't want to go to work or something, is to make your body an uninhabitable host. And you do that by consuming mass quantities of alcohol. And after I did that, the virus was destroyed. It no longer had a host capable of sustaining it. And so now I am totally better, 100% honest. Also, I saw that a bunch of people had released reviews of Skull and Bones, which is in beta. I'm not going to play Skull and Bones, nor am I going to review it. But I may do a console review, a very short one, covering a new game I got during a recent Ubisoft sale in the Microsoft Store, called Anno 1880, which is basically small-scale civilization for a city, or a city-state, as opposed to a nation. So that may be posted on my channel this weekend. And of course, we got, I think I'm legally, contractually obligated to call it the big game, also known as the Superb Owl, being played this weekend with the Kansas City Chiefs, which is where I live near there. I may wager on that game while we're just sailing around here watching my torpedoes do nothing. I think I took a picture of my parlay here, and I will give it to you guys for free. Travis Kelce, first touchdown scorer. Christian McCaffrey, anytime touchdown. Brock Purdy, over 243.5 yards passing. Isaiah Pacheco, over 59.5 yards rushing. Patrick Mahomes, over 219.5 yards passing. And the 49ers having a first half lead. And for that parlay, $20 wager is plus 9,000. That will get you $1,800 plus your original $20 back. So that is my big game bet, if anyone was interested. All right, look, there is a Yugumo, a ship I might be able to kill in one-on-one combat. You know, the Heisen, these other guys are all hiding behind rocks. We're just going to launch and see if Yugumo comes out here to play. Because we really haven't done anything this match. Daring much farther in the distance, we're not going to mess around. The Yugumo lets off a smokescreen to let me know he's there. And am I going to put on the brakes? No, I guess I am not. Remember I said I got a love note? I'm not really sure what I've done to get one, but Anyway, the game is still going on. Our torpedoes aren't really doing anything. I am not really doing anything, which is why I spent the majority of the first part of this match talking about everything but the match. All right, there is the Yagumo. We've got 5 128s here. We're going to light him up with some HE. And we do get a torpedo strike in the background. And we take a little teeny tiny bit of damage. No big deal. And so anticipating Yagumo is going to come out over there. I'm going to launch ahead of him. Don't do what the Yagumo did, which is launch behind me.
I need your support.
At least my torpedoes have a chance of hitting something. Maybe he might hit somebody behind me, but he's not going to hit me. All right, take a look at the Scheiflin way out there. I think I'm pretty close to getting the Scheiflin. Maybe I have it. I haven't logged in a couple days. Maybe I have the Scheiflin already, and I just don't know it. I do have the Jaeger. I am not going to make a Jaeger video right away, simply because there's so many Jaegers out there right now. Right now, folks, is a really good time to play your gunboats in matches, because there are so many Jaegers out there that you can tear them up. Of course, the Jaeger's a torp boat. So I would play my Russian, maybe my French gunboats, just to punish the Jaeger. All right, well, much to my chagrin, Yagumo did not come out from behind this island, so we'll preemptively torp to the other side of the island in case he tries to be a slicky boy. And, well, I guess he's not going to do that either. He's just going to hide behind the island, which seems kind of a waste because he's not advancing his team's position at all. Really quickly looking at the scoreboard, are we really down by 650 points? Yes, we are really down by 650 points. And we haven't killed a ship yet. So that may be part of why I get my love note later. All right, there's Yagumo, who stuck his ass out for me to shoot at. I do not know why this battleship is advancing towards the Yagumo. I really... I mean, you know it's there. Why would you do that? You should know the Z-44 is a torpedo boat. Forcing me into combat with another destroyer seems like a dumb idea. You know, really, it helps if you know the capabilities of the ships on your own team. Just a good safety tip there. All right, so we're going to advance. My belief is that either Yagumo is going to torp the battleship or he's going to back up right into where we're at. Either way, it's going to work out for me because he won't be trying to torp me. And we're going around the island. I feel like that song, you know, coming around the mountain. Good grief. All right, there's Yagumo. He really can't shoot back at me at all. And we light him up and he gets evapped by the battleship. Now that we've been freed of our responsibility into helping our teammate stay alive, we got some choices here about what we want to do. Got my speed boost going. I am going to try to torp at the Heisen and then continue on into the cap circle that is straight ahead of my bow. And in doing so, perform a great service for my team and myself. Heisen just kind of looks like he's hanging out there. Maybe even backing up a little bit. So we're going to torp to where he once was, or where he's going and where he hopefully might go. And our team lost another ship. Although we're tied in ship losses, we're still down by a fair amount of points here. So flipping this cap, really kind of important for our team, as the enemy cracks 700 points. And at this point, everything we do either has to stop the enemy from getting points counted for them or gets points for us by killing the enemy. Did get a torpedo strike there on Heisen, and our tubes are unlocked after our second torpedo strike. We have a third torpedo strike, and I think he held his damage con until that torpedo strike. and then applied it, which is why we're not getting flooding damage. So that's pretty heads-up play by the enemy team.
Engine boost deactivated.
All right, assisted base cap, our first of the match. We are going to torp out at the Heisen again because I can. I'm out of speed boosts. And really because it looks like all the red ships are headed to this side of the map, I am going to keep heading to this side of the map. We should be getting more points than they do on a scale of 3 to 1 at this point, based on the cap circles. So really the only thing I can do to help increase our lead without maybe exposing myself to being seen when I turned all the way around would be to kill some of these enemy ships. So Heisen's getting a little too close for comfort. I'm turning away and putting up my smoke screen. And that means our team can't see the ships anymore because I, for the most part, was the only one spotting them, which is very reassuring. But we're already got a torpedo reload. So now I'm going to back and turn. And as soon as an enemy ship becomes visible, like it is right now, check his bearing. Oh, well, I should have held my fire. Oh, well. By the way, we're up to 87,000 damage. Although we still are down one ship, and we're still down about 80, 60, 70 or 80 points. Enemy team capturing Alpha. Well, really, in this scenario, if you are me, the destroyer player, the best thing you can do is go flip Bravo to offset the capture of Alpha and hope that you can torp an enemy ship along the way. Oh, wow, I shot down an airplane in this heap. I didn't know if that was possible. All right, checking the bearing of the enemy ships. I really can't shoot at any of them. They are too far away. The Z-44 has, it has pretty good torpedoes. They just don't do a lot of damage. I mean, they're not Pan-European torpedoes, but there are lots of other torpedoes that hit harder. All right, Grosser Kurfürst is starting to edge up this way. So we're going to torp out because of our quick torpedo reload. As you can see, it's less than a minute on the reload. So we're going to move into Bravo and start to flip that. Our lead is, we're now down by oh no, I'm all messed up. We're behind by about 40 points. All right, enemy destroyer Smolensk in the cap. He should have been machine gunning me the entire time. He started shooting at me very late. And we are going to light him up with these 128s. Teammates chipped in a little bit. There is our first kill of the match as we crest 91,000 damage. Turning in to present a small profile to the Scheifelen. We may have dodged his fire due to that. The GK looks like it's going to dodge all my torpedoes, but I do get one launch out as we're continuing to take damage. Now we are no longer spotted. I am closing the distance between myself and the Scheifelen, so his secondary shells in the air don't hit me. Waiting for this reload on the GK. And we can breathe a little bit easier because at this point, our team is now winning as we have 1 minute remaining in the match. We get one more kill. We're going to salt it away. Got the reload on the Scheifelen and launched. We got an assisted base cap to further pad our lead. I'm not even going to look at my torpedoes. And so we have 3 cap circles again. We have a points lead. We're tied in ships. Basically, as long as our battleship doesn't get killed, we should win this match. Torps moving in on the GK. 1 torpedo strike with flooding. Over 100,000 damage. And that is totally okay. Enemy battleship here. Another Shiflin, or maybe the same one. Confederate medal unlocked. We torp out. Time is going to run out here as we enter our smoke screen. For safety, he hits the sonar. It does not matter. Comeback complete. Where we snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Here we are on the victory screen, just the Confederate medal. Just the Confederate medal here on the victory screen. We had 7 torpedo strikes, 1 kill, 2 solo base caps. And there is my love note from Cooey Hunter WV. Cooey must be an animal, and that guy is a hunter from West Virginia. 7,400 ship XP, 7,800 commander XP here in the Z-44. All right, here we are at the top of the board. 1 medal and 1 big kill, 2716 base XP. As you can see, the Cooey Hunter was on our team in the Smoland, and we had a Yamato left. Let's go look at our love note, everybody. He said a GG and a good comeback. And in return, because I'm going nonverbal, I sent him an emoji. The peace sign emoji. Peace in the Middle East. All right, everybody. I hope you get a love note when you're playing this weekend. I'm not saying I was trying to recruit him for my fleet or anything. If anybody wants to be in my fleet, it's not really my fleet, but the Veterans Gaming Clan we're recruiting, so